Hello and welcome to Pink Paislee's Pen to Paper. It's a new feature where we use our own handwriting on a project. The project that I decided to do that I know would be very personal for my daughter would be to make an album that would hold the Fuji instant photos that she takes. And so what I did is I took a 12 by 12 protector, I trimmed off all of the ends, and then I'm going to make my own pockets to hold those little photos, similar to the little albums that you would get, that you would order with the Fuji. So that's where the idea came from. Now, I learned after I did this first measuring that it's better to leave about 1/4 of an inch from each side. That will allow plenty of room for that photo to slide in and out. Plus, we were also able to get 3 photos inside one sleeve. So now I have my idea and I have to come up with the structure for the mini album. And what I decided on was the cut files. It's called photograms from the Pink Paislee site. And I cut those from the pattern paper and started figuring out different color combinations that I wanted to use. Something playful for my daughter. And I want to show you some of my favorite pens. This one is called Le Pen. It's a permanent marker. It's alcohol based. You can write on any surface and it's permanent. And my favorite white pen is this pen by Pentel. It's called Sunburst. It's a gel pen. It's a really great pen. And then of course the American Crafts Precision pens in the different sizes. They have 08, 03, and I think 01. And they're really great to write with as well. Sometimes you have to find just that right point that's your favorite, and this pen actually that I'm writing with here is the Micron 01, and that is my favorite pen. This is another favorite permanent marker. It's Microperm 05, and that will write on any surface. A new favorite is this one that I'm showing you. It's the Uniball. It's black. They have the white pen. I don't like their white pen as much as I do the black. The black is very fluid. You can really make it roll over the paper easily. Now for another white pen is this Sharpie white pen, and you can see I hadn't used it in a while. I needed to shake it up and get the flow of it going. So don't give up on that. It is a very good pen, especially if you use it for multi-medium type stuff, over glossy paints or anything like that. But as you can see, as it starts to dry, it will kind of fade a little bit. So I don't know if you can see that in the photo. So I'm going to show you again that little Pentel white gel pen that I like to use. That one is my favorite and one that I would use on dark papers. I decided to add my journaling inside one of the squares from the photograms and use this little slide frame from the Hello Sunshine Collection chipboard set. And so what I did is I turned it around to the non-sticky side and just kind of did a little trace so I could see the area I need to write in. This is the reverse side of the cutout from the photogram. Now, when I first wrote, I did a trial and I used the black Uniball pen, but that Uniball pen, the tip is large, and that's why I like this Micron. Let's see, yeah, Micron 01 pen. It has a small tip. I can fit a lot in a very small space. I don't like my handwriting, I really don't, but I do use it. I use my typewriter a lot, but I will use my handwriting. And since this is something personal for my daughter, the handwriting is actually perfect for this. So I had done a little trial there on the other little card you see, and on this card it kind of got my thoughts flowing a little bit more. This photo is not about going to the zoo. It's more about her love of photography. She really loves that Fuji camera, and now she wants her own big camera. So don't know that that's going to happen anytime soon unless she gets my old Rebel camera. But for right now, this camera is perfect for her. And that's what this is saying, and that's what this album is all about. This is her album. This is her to add her photos to it, and she can change those photos out, add more photos to it, and she's so excited about this album. So now I'm going to erase all those pencil lines and add that little slide frame back on top. I wanted to share a little bit about finishing up the pockets for the pages. I had all of them cut and trimmed, and I thought I had this on video, but I guess my video camera wasn't on. So what I did is I used a piece of washi tape to hold the top of it, and then I stitched around the 3 sides of it. Now I'm going to go on and make these little strips. I have seen these little flip photo albums, mini albums, and Erin Stewart actually just did one not too long ago for American Crafts, and her tutorial was so good that that's where I got the idea from as far as the structure of the album. So basically what you do is you mark, I started at a 1/2 of an inch, and then from there you score an inch, and then you trim your pieces to an inch. So you basically have these 1-inch strips that fold in the middle. That's all that is doing, because you want to be able to put and glue on the inside and then adhere your front or your back side to the card. So you won't see that strip, but it's going to hold all the pieces together and make it an accordion.
Hello, my name is Emma, and I would like to tell you how good my mom is at scrubbing, and so is me. I don't really have as much talent as her, but I'm pretty good.
After the album was complete, the cutouts where it says "Look at You" and "Fabulous" that I had backed with the yellow paper, I felt like it just didn't stand out enough. So what I did is I cut just those letters again from a green pattern paper from the switchboard collection, and then just adhered those on top. And now the fun begins. My daughter has been anxiously waiting for me to finish this so that she can add her photos. Oh my gosh, she is so excited about this album. So she added her 2 favorites, and honestly, those sometimes that camera, the pictures don't come out very good. They come out dark, and it was a cloudy day, but so most of them didn't come out good. Those first 2 she put on the other side were the best photos. These are decent, some of them aren't, but she wanted to add them all, and that's what she chose, and this is her album. So what's nice, like I said, is the pockets are big enough that she could fit the rest of her photos, because of course she has to have all of them in there. So she's got about 3 photos in each pocket.
Well, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun filling out these little passage thingies. I don't really know.
Pockets.
Yeah, pockets. I filled out the pockets. It was really fun. It's really special to me. You know why? It's very fragile. There's small things in it that could lose off, and it could break, and stuff can fall off and lose on it. That's all I have to say.
The only photo on here that I took is the one right there in the center with her with the pink apples on her jacket. That's the one that I took of her taking pictures at the zoo. So now even more fun is going to happen, and she, knowing that this is her album, could not stay away. She was too excited, and she wanted to help me finish the album. I had a leftover letter from another pattern paper I had cut, and I thought the navy really stood out, and it's part of what it is. It's you captured. It's her album, so this is what you captured. So I just wanted to highlight that you a little bit more with that leftover letter.
I loved taking pictures at the zoo. It was so much fun. So much fun. And you know, I'm a professional scrapper too, just like my mom. You know she's laughing a lot.
Because you're too cute.
I am really, oh, that's me putting on the rainbow just now. That's my mom. Oh, I just put on the sun. My mom's putting on a few things too. And you can see how you fold it. You can also see this creative, like, and activity in me. Bye-bye.